Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Virgo, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. All right, so your person, the Eight of Swords, okay? They're viewing you as the Three of Pentacles, and their future action towards you is the Three of Swords in reverse, which can be either wanting to heal something with you, Virgo, or it could also just, be holding back. Now, the Two of Swords in reverse tells me they've made a decision that they don't want to hold back anymore, that they want to communicate, or they're seeing things clearly. But we see the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords here. This is somebody who's experienced a very painful ending. Now, that might be with you, Scorpio, or it could be something that they're just still reacting to. Now, it can be the end of a relationship, but it can also be the loss of a loved one. I mean, this person could be a widow or a widower. You know, it could be that they've experienced, like I said, some sort of personal loss or trauma here. This person's really, really in their head about you, and they may have a tendency to be a little bit pessimistic here about whether or not they're going to have victory and success, or if they're going to get hurt again. Again, I feel like most likely they're reacting to something there in their past. Wow, the Lovers card, Gemini energy, but they're very attracted to you, Virgo. They feel like this is a very powerful soulmate connection, and the Fool in reverse, but they just can't seem to take that risk or take that leap of faith just yet. Although it does look like they don't want to hold back and they've made a decision, or they have clarity and they want to talk, but they're worried about looking foolish, or they're worried that maybe you don't feel the same way. They're viewing you as the Three of Pentacles, so you could just be friends right now. It feels like they're definitely in your community, around you in some capacity. They see you as super compatible, Scorpio. I feel like you two probably get along really well. You probably, joke around. You have deep conversations. The Chariot card in reverse, though, tells me that they might feel like you're not emotionally invested, or like you're not coming towards them, or they feel some sort of distance, whether that's actual spatial distance or it's emotional distance. But wow, they see you as their soulmate. They have such sweet feelings for you. Now, I don't know if this is somebody that wants to reconcile. I mean, it certainly can be, but it can also be somebody that just adores you, Scorpio. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, I mean, it does feel like even though they've made a decision to communicate, they are going to be holding back for a little bit. If there's been a fight, an argument, or separation, they want to heal things. We see the Queen of Cups, but they are going to come in with a love offer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and the Strength card, Leo energy. Wow, so they're building up that strength and courage to make you that love offer. But they're going to hold back for a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be 3 days, 3 weeks, and how you're feeling, Scorpio, or your energy is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you might feel like right now it's not really evenly weighted, the connection. You might not be channeling that much energy into them, because you don't see them as super available, or you don't know how they feel, or, you've got other stuff here going on. I am noticing repeating sixes, so pay attention to that number sequence. All right. Also, we see double eights coming through. We have double threes, so most likely you're seeing a lot of angel numbers around this connection, Scorpio. All right, let's see what we need to know about them, other than this is somebody who absolutely adores you. All right, and I do think that they're going to build up that strength and courage after holding back to make a love offer, or to open up emotionally to you. Yeah, so what's interesting is like this person has had some negative attachments, whether that's to past traumas or whether it's people around them, whatever it is, they're releasing themselves from that. Yeah, and we see contract, but I do see behind the scenes, another six coming through. I do see behind the scenes, so this person's a little bit imbalanced. this person I do think is reacting to, I don't know, a breakup. Now, it could be with you or with somebody else, or like I'm kind of getting they've lost somebody, like they could be a widow or a widower, and indecision, but they're not indecisive about you. Like I said, Scorpio, this person absolutely adores you, but they need to build up that strength and courage. And we see adjacent possibilities. I don't think this person is looking at anybody else. Like they're looking squarely at you, Scorpio. Okay, so if you question whether or not, there are other options, I don't get that. They feel like you're soulmates, maybe even twin flames here. Now, what we need to know about them, what might be holding them back or what we're not seeing is, confusion. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. Okay, so confusion. So this person, I don't think they're confused about their feelings. I just think they're confused about how to go about it. All right, and soulmate only. So you have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. I kind of get this energy of like this person reacting to the loss of a soulmate in the past. That's really, really modifying their behavior in this situation with you. And we see that they absolutely are guarded. You're lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Okay. Now, what does this person want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? All right, so understanding, I see your side of the story. Okay, so they know how their action or their non-action is affecting you. All right, and I felt like you didn't care. I think this person is just worried that you don't feel the same way. And I also feel like, with the Six of Pentacles, they might feel like I don't want to say you're breadcrumbing them, but you're not like doing all the labor here. You're focused on other things, maybe even other people. And again, I could see why, because they're not giving you a whole lot just yet. Even though it might be obvious that, they've fallen for you or they have these really sweet feelings for you. Okay, so really strong soulmate energy here. Let's see what we're not seeing. This is a divine connection. This is true love, Scorpio. Oh, and there's too much distance to maintain this connection. So, yeah, I think there's true love, real feelings. I also think there's distance here. We see that with the Chariot card. Now, whether that's spatial or emotional distance, and if that doesn't change, then this connection won't come into union. It won't happen. At the bottom of the deck here, Spirit's confirming that this connection supports energy healing on Gaia and in higher realms. So there is a, spiritual mission for this connection, but it just kind of depends if this person takes action. Now, I do think they will. There's a really strong chance, but not yet. So, I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't put my life on hold for this, Scorpio. All right, let's see what the quiet truth advice is for my Scorpios. What's the quiet truth here for my Scorpios? What's the quiet truth here for my Scorpios in this connection? What's the quiet truth for my Scorpios here, please? Feelings exist, but consistency doesn't. And I've been calling you Scorpio, and I'm in the Virgo reading. Oh my goodness. So it looks like I might have to make this a bonus reading. This is really meant for Virgo, but I know I've just been calling you Scorpio. All right, so this is a bonus reading for my Virgos or my Scorpios. Okay, but yeah, feelings exist, consistency doesn't. All right, and stillness right now is the right response, and giving yourself space from this, Virgo or Scorpio. Or my Virgos with a Scorpio rising, whoever you are. Oh my gosh, what a little mistake I've made here. But anyway, somebody does need to hear this reading, whoever you might be. All right, let's see. Advice and guidance here regarding this connection. Trust in yourself. You've got this, you've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. So just trust in yourself here. And we see reassess, all right? So you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. All right, my dear friends, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.